And mums and dads.
Just over 10 minutes remaining, first half at Thorman Park in Limerick. And Munster have been terrific in this first 30 minutes. And look at this. As their Italian prop, Pucciarello, takes the ball downfield. And the ball has been lost forward, though. And the All Blacks will be happy about that as they set a scrum inside their own 22.
It was a good sort of a drive, really. That was where it was dropped. It was a good 10-15 metres.
I think the instruction from the All Black coaching staff at half-time might be not to kick so much ball away. You don't want to give it to these fellows because they're not very good at giving it back to you.
You're right, Tony. They don't need to kick it away, actually.
All Black scrum swirling a bit. Piriwepu, did really well to get out of that. Bought a bit of time, and the All Blacks back in position. Liam Messam is going to make the pass back. Donald's kick will be fielded eventually by Ian Dowling. Now it's off to Doug Howlett. Howlett's going to have a run. No. Sends it wide for the other winger, Barry Murphy. Good defence on him. But here come Munster again. Howlett hands it back to Stringer. 15 out from the 22. Ball sitting there for Stringer. Howlett's gone to the blind side. Coming open, though, for Warwick. Long cut-out pass. Dangerous, but nicely snapped up, though, by James Corlin, the blindside flanker. Stringer now. Warwick got away from Thompson. Stringer again. Now Howlett turns it back inside. Ruatapoki now. They are really good at hanging on to this ball. Jason Eaton looking to steal it. Can't do so, though. Scotty Waldron saying, well, it's up off the ground. I should be able to have a shot at that. But now Murphy, Lafemi Murphy puts the kick in. Waiting for it to bounce, and that's patient play by Jane.
Yes, the judgment has to be spot on in those situations. It was good play, Munster, 6 phases. And that's how it finished. So New Zealand split. Forwards both sides of the field. Which way are they going? Left, I think. No, I don't know. Right.
Donald's kick taken by Paul Warwick. And the number 10. They're all on side with Doug Howlett leading the charge. Ball knocked on firstly by Munster. Crowd don't think so.
Well, a pretty knowledgeable crowd, this one. Most of them have only got one eye, really, though, I think.
Oh, I think they're pretty good, Murray.
Yeah, I guess it's not one eye. It's actually, most of them are only looking at their own players, aren't they? They are certainly fantastic supporters and lift the home side. Why they are so formidable down here in this ground. I can see why European teams don't like coming to play them.
So a bit of repair work here on tight head prop Timmy Ryan, and we'll be underway once again.
So we talked about the New Zealand influence in the team. I had a chat before the game to one of the assistant coaches, Laurie Fisher, former Brumbies coach, who's with Munster now.
Has he had a haircut yet, Tony?
No, he hasn't. But I tell you what, he seems a bit more relaxed than what he was in his days at the Brumbies, when he had all sorts of pressure on him.
Touch, balls engaged.
Wepu feeds. Messon shrugged off one tackle, but not a couple that came at him from the loose forwards. Wepu couldn't get his pass away. Now here's a chance. Donald having to go back, and Stephen Donald got up. Oh, ball's lost, and the All Blacks have to force it. Stephen Donald had it, suddenly took off without it.
Yeah, I don't know how he lost it, actually. I thought he had been quite brilliant the way he dived on it and jumped to his feet. We'll probably see it here. It was towed ahead by the flanker. Donald just winning the race up. Oh, he lost it, just lost it in his hands.
Well, he did all the hard work, didn't he?
Well, it was good work by Stringer, really, at the base of the scrum. He caught Messon. Messon was strong.
Big chance here for Munster. Picked off the back. And driving towards the line is Corlin. And it'll be another 5-metre scrum.
He did well, though. He got outside Thompson, and the momentum behind.
Well, they rotated the scrum beautifully for that attack off the back. Really took two of the New Zealand loose forwards out of play.
So this will be a big scrum.
Time off.
Another injury break here. One of the Munster players down near the goal line. Well, there's plenty of attacking prowess in this Munster backline. Doug Howlett coming in, of course, from fullback. Rota Polke, we know his ability with the ball in hand. Lafini Murphy. And those are just the ones that we know.
Yes, in fact, quite interesting talking to the local people about this. For years I've had a formidable forward pack. Never quite had that punch out wide to compete. Well, I've got it all now. Topoki, of course, has got the best sidestep in the West. Absolutely startling ability off his feet. And Howlett's a finisher.
The whole of the back line has come to this near side, so there's no one on the blind side at all.
This needs a good New Zealand scrum, a very good New Zealand scrum. It'll be interesting to see if they can put pressure on Munster.
Right now, Stringer. They're going to go blindside Stringer. He must go in. They are in. Beautifully worked. Try scored by Barry Murphy.
Well, they've done what their national team couldn't do. And everyone realises it. They've scored an outstanding try from set play. Well, you don't very often score from set play. Once again, New Zealand caught on the short side. And that was a combination of the loose forward defence, Thompson and Messon, getting outside them. And Stringer, the right pass at the right time.
Well, there was no one home on the left wing. Anthony Tuitavaki was the only man there. Again, they got the scrum pointing the way they wanted, and it was very simple. It was just a matter of getting it through the hands. I think Peter Stringer's managed to injure himself in the process, the little halfback, but what a time to strike.
Well, the funny thing was that the All Black forward pack did their job, actually. They got that loose head around so that the scrum couldn't really attack to the right-hand side.